Hey gang, Poppy here. I can see you. Okay. As promised, I'm out here. Let's zoom this out a little bit so there's some field of. There we go. These are the 7 July victims. Now, you see this one here where my finger's pointing. And you see that crack? There's a crack right across its hemisphere. I mean, its equator hemisphere. Well, that's northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Yeah. Okay, now my wife says that you can't see the stone. All you can see is my hand. There's, well, that's almost as far as she goes. I should really be putting you right here, but I don't have the. What could I put there as a riser? That's wrong dimensions. Uh, okay. No, can't use that as a riser. That's my microblesser. Something to go right here. That's, oh, that's the wrong dimensions. How about you? You're heavy. You're full of miscellaneous. Put something under you to hold you up. What are you? Oh, no. Part of my milling machine. Can't put that there. It holds up an important part of my milling machine. Wait a minute. Hey, I think I'm onto something here, Robin. Yeah, suddenly I'm Batman. Okay. Now, something to sit here. No, gotta be something to sit there. Buh! Hmm. Hmm. Should I? Now, let's hope this isn't destructive. Oh! And if I fling the stones around the shop, hell, it's just wello. And of course, the one with the crack goes into the catch pan. You, you, you. So I got three. Three are on the floor, and this is, you can't see it. That's a piece of crap. What grid is this? That's right. I went in the house and I drug out this parcel. Those three stones that went on the floor behind you, down there behind you, I'll pick them up when I rearrange the shop. I've got to move some things around. Uh, the seller didn't send a card with these pieces. Crystal, not much hope. I see a little bit of green in there. Oh, oddly shaped, some ghostly color. Oddly shaped, pale, ghostly. Eh. Okay. Let's start with the most egregiously. Let's start with the most egregiously bad. One moment. Ah. Ah. Iced coffee. Now you see here, I'm going to zoom out. There, that's better. Now you see here this white stuff. I mean, that's like chalk. Miner should have removed that. Okay. Let's not make the same mistake with this one. Now I want to get rid of all of this. Still here. Well, you see, it's whoa. Are you seeing the colors in here? How about this one? I think you just barely got a glimmer. They look much better here. This piece, that's really thin. I mean, that I'll drop it here in the pan one of these days. And yes, I'm rubbing them dry. Because from what I've seen in other guys' videos, it makes sense to me that any speck of sand on the stone is going to cause you problems. And as I've said before, you don't have to bear down with a ton of weight when you're using diamond. And it's my belief that if you work slow enough and light enough, you can avoid a lot of that heat that you need coolant because of. Get away, bug. See that crack? Many cutters believe that the wello's full of cracks to begin with. And as you cut it, you're releasing stresses, holding some of them together. Now once you remove those stresses and that crack can come apart, it does. I'm sorry if you can't see too well. It's unavoidable. See that? I'm living dangerously here. I'm taking a Sharpie to, it's not highlighting if I'm making it dark, alright? Another spot here. And this whole see what I have to cut away, cut to get rid of. Now anyway, a lot of cutters say that it's full of cracks already. You know, start off, it's volcanic in nature. It's not a sedimentary stone, it's a hydrothermal deposit stone. Then there's the fact that mining is rather crude, where they're digging the wello up. I'm going to lose all of that. So bite the bullet. Okay, that's rough. I'll put it over here aside from the other crap. Okay, how about this piece? It looks like it wants to be called fire. Maybe even as you can see, there's a ton of sand there. But that's also the biggest, that's also parallel to the biggest plane. Now, I generally don't go for working the back first. I'm not one of them people take the piece of rough, slaps a template on it without rubbing around the edges. Just slap a template on it and grind to the line, get a real nice girdle, and then go looking for the color. Oh, well, that was over on this edge, which you ground away. I've seen so many people do that. The sand is going deep. And it's getting into areas where I'm going to have to grind away stuff on the face, so I might as well. And like I said in another video, Wello tends to be like New York City in the 1980s. Crack, 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 crack. And more crack. And crack adjacent. More on the back. I'm calling it the back right now because it's the biggest plane. Almost out. One little speck right there. And there's a crack. Why does it not surprise me that there's a crack right across that biggest plane? Well, this rub on what might be the front, would have been the front, should have been the front. Oh, that's flat. And more crack. Yeah. When you don't see my hands in the stones, because I'm looking at it here where my eyeballs are. I can't do what some of those guys can do. Look in the monitor and see how pretty the stone is. That ain't happening for me. Every time it touches the disc, it gets smaller. Pretty soon, it's going to be all gone. That's what I tell the family dog. He comes to me at dinner time. So he starts eating with Christy. She's a softie. And she feeds him generously. But that never fills him up. Okay, that's rubbed. I see a couple potential problems. Anyway, as we're talking about the crackiness of this material. That's crack, not crack. Although all I'm doing now is trying to find the color. rubbing at these edges, and the mud is cutting away real nice, which is good because the mud's got to go. Oh look, you see that little bit of non-mud? Oh, big hunk of it. Of course, when it's touching the color I want, it gets real hard in a hurry. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But that's pretty much the nature of opal. If it's pretty, it's not easy. The only time beauty is easy is if she's a cheat. You know. Opal tells you, I'm not cheap. I'm not easy either. I'll make all your hair fall out. Or you'll pull it out. Either one works for me. Yeah. Yeah. I can see the light coming through the stone from the lamp behind the camera. Look at that. Remember how big it was? Well, gang, it's 27 minutes on one and 7 minutes plus on the other half of the part of the video. Uh, I rubbed 2 pieces of Ethiopian, and boy, they get small in a hurry. No, 3 pieces, and they got small in a hurry. I mean, it evaporates. At the moment, I would say, unless you can get a piece of wello that big, I don't mean flat either, I mean big chunks so you can slice it and work around the cracks. Hold your breath on that, huh? Good night from California.